How you doing, Brian King, UK Flooring TV? We're over in Birmingham at Nick Hood's Carpet and Flooring Specialists. We're doing a Dan's tool this week. We've been given a Roberts The General new knee kicker what's out from Steve Rassell at RWS. So Steve's kindly donated this this knee kicker for us to do a review on, and then what we're going to do is give it away to one of our viewers. So we've got Ian James here, Steve Ramsden, we've got our very own Dan. All right, Dan.
How you doing? You all right?
The Dan. The Dan.
The real Dan. The second Dan.
Not another Dan. What we've done, we all use Roberts knee kickers, so we've got our knee kickers off the van, what we use every day. With the first one is that's yours, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, that's mine.
What kicker's that?
It's just a normal Roberts kicker, is it? Roberts Deluxe.
Yeah. Then we've got this new one we're giving away off Steve Rassell, RWS.
Yeah. So the new one, it's got 5 rows of pins and 4 rows of naps. You can see the difference in size between the two there, and it's also got a gel pad on this as well, hasn't it?
So is that wider than any other kicker type thing?
Yeah, you can see the difference there.
I think it's the widest one out of them all, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything wider than that. No. Which it's a nice bit of gear. It's exactly the same as that. It's just got a wider head. I think the gel pad's the thing that sets it apart. I've used a gel pad before on a stretcher like that. Did this come with a gel pad?
Yeah. That's my kicker. That one. I've had that since it first come out. Never had any problems with it. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I use my kicker fully extended. I don't know about you.
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
One thing I know you'll find with the new kickers tends to be that the buffer pad is set slightly more angled. You look at the older ones, they're almost square.
Yeah.
And the newer ones are slightly angled, which is supposed to be a better angle for your knee.
That's angled on this, isn't
What's
it?
What's it like on my one?
This one's angled more than the one I've got, isn't it?
What's it like on...
This is Steve's
is
kicker.
Steve's,
What kicker's that, Steve?
That's the 501 Golden Touch. You see, that's square, isn't it?
Yeah. It works all right though, doesn't it? It's actually longer than that as well.
Yeah.
That's because he's got short legs.
It's higher as well.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
On the Golden Touch, but the new
This is quite-
General that's high as well, isn't
yeah.
it? To get over your power stretcher.
Yeah, you were saying before the advantage of having this high bridge there is if you're using it.
And you've got the same with the General there,
Yeah.
which your Deluxe one is a lot lower. You can't, and you were saying that you actually...
Yeah, if you hold that and put it on your power
Yeah.
stretcher, you end up knocking all your fingers.
Yeah. So that's an advantage on that one.
Yeah, so there's quite a few differences on this. They're subtle, aren't they?
What's the point in the wide head?
Well,
They say it gives more grip, don't they, when you're kicking?
put it this way: when you're stretching a carpet, you're not meant to move the knee kicker any more than the width of your knee kicker when you're stretching. Yeah, so you get a constant stretch. Well, if you work that out, if that's slightly wider during the day, if you're stretching correctly, you're probably hitting that 500 times less.
Yeah, well you're doing.
Yeah.
It's about an inch, isn't it, that? 25 mil.
And an inch.
So if you had
it
25
makes
mil
a
to
big difference, doesn't
30
it?
Yeah.
kicks, yeah. That inch makes all the difference.
It does, yeah. Especially with 17 stone behind it.
But I quite like the pads on these. The gel pad, they're quite firm, aren't they? They get a bit softer when you've
I
used
think
them.
that's a really good idea, that angle though.
Yeah,
What's the point in the gel pad? What advantage does it give?
I think it's comfort, isn't it, on you?
I think it's comfort, and I think
Yeah.
also...
It drives it better.
Yeah. You get the spongier ones, it's more like a shock absorber.
Yeah.
It's not giving you that,
Yeah.
you know, the hard punch bit of it.
So when you strike this one, it's going in an inch. So half of the inertia's gone into the pad rather than the head.
That's right.
Whereas with this, you can hear that, can't you?
It's
Yeah.
like 100%
Yeah.
of the effort that you're putting into it is being transferred into the carpet.
Well, because it's more firmer, is it not giving you more impact on your knee?
I've used. I had a gel one before, and it's firm for the first day, and you don't notice it. I think it's better. I'm sure it's better.
I'll go along with you there, mate.
Yeah.
But that's what I use all the time anyway.
Yeah.
If I pick up the knee kicker with the thicker bumper pad on the back, it just feels wrong to me. But I suppose it's what you're used to, isn't it?
Yeah, and we were saying before, people do prefer different things, don't they? So I mean, I prefer to use one like this. Probably if you made me use this after a week, I'd probably prefer this then, because you'd just be.
I doubt if you know it's any different.
No. Well, we have got to give this one away, and I would like to have a go with one. I think I am going to buy one. So.
I mean, Nick uses the previous one to that, which was it is the 501.
It's a 501 or a 504.
Because mine's a 501, but then they had the 501 2000 or something like that. It was.
Yeah,
It was the year 2000 it came out, and it never had the gel.
One's a GT, one's a GT 2000, isn't
That's
it?
it.
I think.
It was the GT 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one previous to that. Yeah.
Which had the 4 cotton heads and the 5 rows of spikes in it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it had the gel pad, and I don't think it was angled like that, to be perfectly honest with you. The way that
That's a relatively
Well,
new thing.
I think it only seems right though, doesn't it? If your knee's coming down at that angle.
Yeah. Well, you've got full contact with that, haven't you?
I think that's quite a good idea. That.
Yeah. Do you know what? Now we've noticed, because we've had them together. I didn't actually want to get them all together, did I?
No.
And now we've got them all together. You can see all the differences in that. That's another couple of reasons why I might be interested in it.
I'm guessing that's the idea of that's to reduce the fatigue on your knee.
That is a nice word, yeah. Fatigue.
Yeah.
I'll use that.
I
Fatigue.
like that. Fatigue.
Yeah.
But I mean, your kicker,
You
Dan.
mean it's
Yeah.
not going to knacker your knee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your kicker that you've got, I'm guessing that any fitter that's been in the trade over 5 years, at some point in their career has owned one of those.
This is only with the headlight, the smaller head
Yeah.
kicker. This sort, but without that embellishment on it there. I've had since I started
That's
work.
right,
That's
yeah.
the only kickers I've ever used. The place that goes on them. Do you know what? Over the last 10 years, I've not had one fail there. But I see other people have had them break. The catch goes there, doesn't it?
It does
Yeah,
eventually,
yeah,
that's what happened
yeah.
on mine.
But I keep a kicker for about 5 years, and I don't think there's much point putting pins and things in them. You might as well buy another kicker, haven't you?
Well, I've had that knee kicker for 25 years.
Yeah.
I've only had 5 new bumper pads, about 12 new spikes, and about 20.
Well, that works out.
cotton heads.
That works out at like 5 years. So, I mean, it's good to have something for that long, but when you use something every day, you just buy another, chuck it in your bag. You've always got a spare, haven't you? But I mean, that's a good kicker. I don't know if that's still available.
I don't think it's available in the UK. I think you can get it through from the States.
Yeah, and I think you can buy the gel pad separate as well, can't you?
Yeah.
If you wanted to experience the gel pad.
Yeah.
But, well, Steve at RWS has given us this to give away, so we'll be running a competition on it. I'll probably have one before then. I've also seen a knife. What was the make of that? Black knife that I saw on the internet.
Well, it's like a copy of the old Stanley knife, isn't it?
Yeah. I forget what the name is, but we'll put a picture up afterwards.
Is it Mozart?
It's like a Mozart. I'll find the name, but
Mozart have got that just standard knife now, haven't they? Which is just straight, and it's
The red one?
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
It's similar to-
Craig Emery had one of them, one of these knives. They're 45 quid, so I hope it's a good knife.
But also as well, it's got the cutout on the end to work with the power stretcher.
Cut nodule in it there.
Yeah,
for
but
your
all
power
Roberts
stretcher.
ones have, haven't they? Even going back to the real old one there, you can just about see it.
How old's that, Steve?
That? It's older than me.
It's older than me.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Sure
saying
about
something. That's saying something.
Genuine leather pad as well.
Yeah, as you can see, that going way back to the original kickers Roberts brought out, it's still in working order.
Yeah,
Ain't
To be
changed.
fair.
Oh,
No. The heads are quite similar.
You have to skin a couple of moles to recover the back.
Well, it's like the knee crippler. That'll be. The pads have certainly come on over the years.
Do you reckon you'll use one like this?
Pardon?
Would you use one like this?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Keith, who
It's got more interesting. We've discovered more about it since
Yeah.
we brought it from down there, haven't we? Yeah.
I'm impressed by it. I've had a maul about with it and had a good look at it.
And again, it's the second Roberts thing that we've looked at today. And again, they're reasonably priced, so they're easily available as well.
I think Robert's products are well made as well, though.
Yeah.
They always have been, Robert.
Yeah. It's anything you buy from them, apart from the teething problems they had with the other knee kicker there.
But they honour everything, don't they?
Yeah. You know, I think it's quality stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like your Chinese stuff in those that are coming over, and it's good stuff.
You probably can't say much more about a knee kicker, really, can you?
No, but like I said, we're going to give this away.
Apart from, I think you find it a lot harder to rip a carpet with that size of,
Yeah.
of kicker.
Yeah, you got more grip, haven't you?
I mean, basically, you're trying to reinvent the wheel when you try and change that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
hard.
they look how over the years they haven't changed
No,
much at all.
From that one there, it's hardly changed at all. Look at my knee kicker, it's virtually the same head of it.
Yeah, that's just exact copy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're the same company as well, so.
So yeah, we're going to give this away in the next few days, so just keep tuned in on how to enter the competition, and we'll do a draw and give it away.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, thanks Steve from RWS, thanks for the donation, and thanks for the support. Cheers.
See ya.